Hey yogis, so I wanted to give you a little taster of the class that you'll be getting next week. So we're going to focus on creating healthy posture if you're at work at a desk all day, and we'll be doing some ab core work because when we exercise our core, it also helps protect the spine and enhances the posture as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand on our mats to begin with, feet hip width apart, hands facing forwards, and I want you to imagine that you have teeny tiny suckers underneath every individual toe and also on the heels as well. And if you want to close your eyes, it's just an extra challenge working on the balance here. Starting to come back to the breath, taking a nice big inhale in through the nose and a big exhale out through the mouth. We'll do that 3 more times. Nice big inhale. Once more. I'm just going to take an inhale, floating hands up to the sky, hands pressing together, and bring the hands to the forehead. Exhaling, releasing the hands forwards, bending the knees to the chest here. So we want to make sure if you're starting to feel any pull in the lower back, the sit bones, the hamstrings, or even the back of the knees, bending the knees to the chest here, just so that we're protecting our hamstrings a little bit here. And just releasing the head, shaking it side to side. Taking an inhale, hands to shin, heart is forwards. Exhaling, forwards folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. One more, inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, bend the knees, holding onto opposite elbows and starting to sway the arms and torso side to side. Now you're making sure your feet are hip width apart here. So if they're not hip width apart, it can be a little bit uncomfortable and it can test your balance as well. So just making sure feet are hip width. And starting to slow it down, working with the breath. Maybe creating this figure of 8 with the elbows. And then releasing the hands. We're going to walk over to the left, getting a little bit of stretch in the lower back here. Breathing into that space. And if you're struggling to reach down the floor, bend the knees. So we are refraining from hunching over and we're refraining from damaging the hamstrings. So bending the knees slightly. And if you want, you can place the book underneath. Walking the hands over to the right. And then inhale, coming back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Shining the heart forward on the inhale. And exhale, softening down. Inhaling, halfway lift, chest reaching forwards, shoulder blades rolling down the mat here, hands to shin. Exhale, planting hands, stepping back into your plank here. Taking an inhale, squeezing the belly to the spine. Exhale, drop the knees. Elbows hugging the side as we lower down, chin, chest. And if you'd like to come into full chaturanga from plank, you can go ahead. So when we're coming into full chaturanga, it's almost like we're gliding forwards arms still hugging to the chest, so it's like this. and pressing up into up dog. So from here, we can either press up into cobra, arms to the side of the body, or we can push up into up dog. So just lifting the top of the thighs here. Exhale, lowering down. Taking an inhale, pressing through the hands, reaching up, cobra, maybe up dog. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, raising the chest, chin to chest here, and up, lifts the head. Exhale, low down belly, head is last, forehead down to the mat. Inhale, rolling the chest up. Exhale. Inhale, pressing through the hands, rolling up, tucking the toes under as you exhale, shining the sit bones high into the sky here. Taking an inhale onto the tippy toes, exhale, pressing the right heel into the mat. Inhale, tippy toes, exhale, left heel into the mat. Keeping a soft bend in the knees, feet hip width. And starting to point the toes in like a little frog. We're going to press the hands into the mat. So a zip, opening up each vertebrae, so we're opening up like a zip. Taking one more breath here. And as you exhale, point the toes to the left. Option to lift the left hand away from the mat here. Circling the arms if you want to inhale. Exhale, sending the arm back. And inhale, coming back to center. Back into down dog, taking an inhale. Exhale, pointing the toes to the right. Option to keep the hands grounded or lifting the right hand up. Exhale, opening up the chest. Inhale, reaching the arm forward. Exhale. Do one more. And inhale, coming back into your down dog. On your next inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest, holding here. 3, 2, 1. Pressing right foot forwards. Coming onto the fingertips, finding that stability, that ground us through the right foot. Taking an inhale, reaching the hands up. And exhale, bringing the hands to the chest. Inhale. Squeezing the belly to the spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, option to dip the left knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Finding that length. One more. And keeping that left knee grounded. Taking an inhale. Exhale, pressing the hands to heart center, twisting the torso to the right. Squeezing the palms together. Inhale. And exhale. Option to lift the left knee if you wish. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, lengthening the right leg. Exhale. Pressing that left heel away. Squeezing the thighs together. 1 more. Exhale. Good. And then dropping down that left knee if you wish. Placing the left hand down onto the ground. Reaching the right hand up. Exhale, circling it back. Inhale, shining the arm forward. Exhale. Option to lift the left knee. Shining the arm forward. Inhale. Exhale. We're making sure we've got stability in the hip here, so we're not dipping down too much. Keeping that pelvis lifted. We'll do one more. Good. And then grounding the right hand, framing your right foot here. Stepping the left foot forwards a little bit and planting the left heel down. Starting to straighten up the right leg. Inhale, lifting the chest forwards. Exhale. Inhale, shining the chest forward. Exhaling. Inhale, reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale. And just starting to enjoy breathing into the space, the hamstrings, back of the thigh, working with your edge. And again, you can place some books underneath the hands if you can't come onto the fingertips here. One more breath. And then inhale, bending the right knee, planting the hands, stepping back into your plank. Taking an inhale. Exhaling, dropping the knees. Elbows hug the side of full chaturanga, chin, chest. Taking an inhale, pressing through the hands, lifting the chest. Maybe the thighs. And as you exhale, roll the toes under. Back into your down dog. Toes pointing in. Taking an inhale here. And as you exhale, pressing through the hands. Opening up the vertebrae as if it's this zip. So you press into the mat. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, bringing the knee to the chest. Holding 3, 2, 1. Stepping the left foot forwards. Coming to the fingertips. Grounding through the left leg. Squeezing the thighs together. Starting to activate the core, pressing through the heel. Inhale, lifting the hands up. And exhale, bring the hands to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthening through the arms. Exhale, option to drop the right knee down. Do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Keeping that right foot grounded, resting the back of the right foot on the mat. Inhale, reaching the hands up, and as you exhale, bring the hands to heart center, twisting from the torso. Squeezing those palms together. We want to make sure that the knee is almost to the right armpit here. Inhale, lifting the hands up. Exhaling. Option to tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee up. Inhale, straightening the left leg. Exhale. Do 1 more. And inhale. Exhale, framing the right foot. Stepping the right foot closer forwards to the mat. Pivoting the right heel down. Inhale, coming onto the fingertips, finding that length through the spine. Rolling up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, shining high. Exhale. Inhale, reaching forwards. Exhale. And starting to breathe into the space now. So you should have found your edge. I'm going to breathe into that space. So it's that space where it's not painful. There's a little bit of discomfort, but there's no twinging, there's no pain. It's an area that we can work on. Taking 2 more breaths here. Inhale, bending the left knee, stepping back into your plank. Taking an inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees. Elbows at the side, lowering down, chin, chest. Inhale, pressing through the hands, lifting the chest up, chin to chest. head is the last thing to come up. And then exhale, reaching the sit bones down to the heels, forehead on the mat, bending the elbows, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing